Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. It's Sunday, March 24th, 2019, and it's weigh-in day. Sometimes. So as you can see, I am out in the cold rain, gathering up eggs and feeding chickens in this mud and slop. So I thought, since last week you guys got to go with me while I chased my kids down the road in the lovely weather, that today you could be with me while I feed the stinky chickens. Yeah, so welcome back everyone. Let's just make this easy. Get to the weigh-in right now, then we'll discuss it. So as you can see, I weighed in today, eggs, at 183.2 pounds. And the reason I am making this video outside while I am working and not inside is because I think if I were to sit there and just be like all vulnerable in my room, that I would probably be crying and emotional and not handle things well. And I thought if I just keep myself busy, I could talk to you while I'm working, and then maybe we can just have a productive video. Okay? So obviously, how I feel about this week's weigh-in is not very awesome. And the main reason for that would be because this is the week of the month that I generally will drop a lot of water weight. So that did not happen this week. Not only that, but when I did my measurements, they were up again. So from 2 weeks ago, I am up almost a full inch on my waist and my hips. That is not making me feel very happy. So this whole point of doing maintenance was so that I could stay the same, not so that I could gain weight. And I'm kind of frustrated because I feel like everyone else says how hard it is to stop losing. And for me, the experience is being a little bit on the opposite. It seems like I'm actually maybe gaining weight. Now, I don't know, it could still be water. I mean, it really still could be, and for some reason hanging on to it. I have actually, for the past 3 or 4 days, eliminated every single food that I added in that was like different than what I normally eat. So I eliminated my bars, I eliminated peanuts, eliminated Smart Sweets, and sadly, I eliminated my beloved keto cakes. And none of those things seem to make any difference whatsoever. I eliminated one thing each day and still basically put on a half a pound each time, and it just, the weight keeps going up instead of down. That is not my normal pattern. That does not mean that it isn't a new pattern or a new situation that is remedied, you know, like by being patient. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gaining weight, but it is hard. It's hard to be positive when you don't know for sure. Like normally I come on here and I'm like, I gained weight, but I know why. Well, I didn't. I gained weight and I don't know why. And that is where I'm starting to feel a little bit panicky. So my plan for now, I don't know if I want to keep doing this, to be completely honest. I think it was actually less work for me to do fat loss macros or eat lazy keto. And I did lazy keto all last fall, all last summer, and all last spring. And didn't gain any weight. In fact, I still lost weight doing lazy keto. And I swear, I ate more food and the same foods, I swear, on lazy keto as I'm doing right now. So what is the difference? I'm tracking it. I don't get it. The only thing I can think of is that the bars I've been using have sunflower oil, those really delicious Primal Thin bars that I'm super excited about because they only have 1 carb. And I have seemed to be sensitive to seeds, and they do tend to make me gain water weight. But I have a brand new box of those buggers, and they taste really good. And so it's going to make me really sad if I have to give that up. You know what I mean? Like if I have to stop eating them. Especially since I just barely got them after waiting like 8 days for them to show up. But I have to say, there were about 5 or 6 days that I actually didn't eat any of those or seeds at all, because I ran out. So I don't know, like, this whole maintenance thing is really a crapshoot. I thought that it was going to be pretty straightforward and easy. I was going to figure out what was going to work for me, and then it was just going to be like fat loss macros where it was like clockwork. I knew exactly what to eat. But that has not been the case, and I have to say that I'm extremely frustrated, to the point where everyone was telling me how cute I look today, and inside I kept going, oh yeah, but if you only knew I gained an inch on my waist and an inch on my hips, you wouldn't say that. Which is just plain silly, because I did look cute today at church. But because of this whole situation, I didn't feel like I looked cute. In fact, I feel like a giant bloated whale. Oh man, now you guys can't see me because of the rain, huh? Excuse me while I... You still there? Yeah. Okay. We're good. 1 egg box done. And I think I got at least 30 eggs out of there. I haven't been out here in a couple of days. The chickens were like, rah, rah, and I realized, oh man, I have slacked in the chicken feeding department. And I cannot do that right now because they are laying like gangbusters. And I need to get these eggs before they end up breaking them, because if they get too many under them, they will step on them and break them. Oh yeah, we've got quite a clutch over here as well. So, anyway, this is helping. I don't feel like I'm like being all self-pity and poor me, and I'm working, and that's good, you know, like, I don't know. I'm going to keep myself busy today. I'm not going to let myself sit in my room and be all depressed. That's just not what I need to be doing. It's not healthy to do that. And I know that it's not healthy to do that. So I am not going to do that. But I don't know. It's frustrating. I know that you guys are kind of coming along with this journey out of curiosity to see how I do it, so that when it's your turn to do maintenance, that you'll be able to figure it out. And I really want to figure it out for you guys. But I have to say, I'm sorely tempted to just give up the whole thing and either turn to lazy keto or go back to my fat loss macros. I cannot decide which of those I'm going to do. I have a whole lot of keto cakes that I really like to eat. And frankly, maybe, I don't know, I'm tempted to go back to like doing 2 meals and just doing the regular macros for those 2 meals and then just adding 1 keto cake a day. Maybe that would be more reasonable than adding on a whole extra meal. Oh my, there are a lot of eggs down here. Wow, these chickens have been busy. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I'm upside down because I'm trying to reach all the way under. Alright, let me check my other 2 boxes. That one has none. And that one has none. Okay, we're good. So, I don't know. That's about all I got to say about it. Is that I just really don't know. And it's hard because I feel like I have become a person that knows things when it comes to keto. And I've also heard from so many people that it's harder to stop losing. And here that I've tried to stop losing and just stay where I'm at, and I keep gaining. So I'm like officially 7 pounds up from my low. And I should be hitting my low again this week and then going even lower next week. Part of me wants to hold out hope and keep on keeping on for 1 more week, just like I said I would, to see if maybe the water will just finally drop. But then part of me is really worried that I'm putting on fat and then I'm going to have a lot further to go. So I guess I'll be keeping you guys updated in the weigh-in next week, but also in future Tammy's Tidbits. So there's one coming out today for my Patreon. So if you are not a Patreon right now, this is a great opportunity for you to go over and join the Patreon family, because I have a really fun video coming out today about when I found out about the Women's World magazine. It's got a shop with me in it, and gosh, oh my gosh, Jasper wrangling the chickens is freaking hilarious. It's worth the whole video just for that scene. So yeah, if you have a chance to get over to the Patreon, I should have that up I probably will have that up by the time you see this video, because I'll probably do that one first. And that'll be it for 24 hours. And then if you don't want to worry about becoming a Patreon, just don't worry. It'll be out tomorrow, just like the other ones have been 24 hours after the release for Patreons. So I guess that's all I got for you today. I'm sorry it's not what you guys were hoping to hear. I know that you guys are probably just as hopeful as I am that this whole maintenance thing is going to work out for me. And I really, really want to get a handle on it. But I think if I do it one more week, I might do it one more week. But then I think for April, I may just go back to fat loss macros for a month. We only have one competition in the month of April. And so I really think that I could do it. And I might lean that direction depending on what happens this next week. So if you're the praying kind, feel free to put me in your prayers that somehow we'll be able to figure out what's going on, and that the water will come back off of me so that I can see where I'm really at and then make a real judgment about whether or not this is too many calories or the wrong foods or what. So there you go. That's all I've got for you today. Thanks for hanging out with me and the chickens. We'll talk to you all again soon.